Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Drama Depot. So guys, in this amazing episode, we're going to discuss why Billie Eilish has been caught saying she doesn't care about her fans. Are you guys excited? Let's get started. So keep up with me to the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. Is that accurate? Eilish is in the midst of a career that many musicians aspire to have. Even nevertheless, realizing one's ideals entail some compromises. For the teen, these include going on tour, which might be stressful and separate her from her pals. While the celebrity has brought along friends, she has received an outpouring of support from her admirers. In a new interview with Variety, she said of her admirers, "I forget that they're not physically my pals. It's funny, that's probably the biggest deception of it all. That people I've never met think I'm their best friend. Then they forget who I am and remark on postings and meet and greets or on social media about how horrible I look in a certain photo. But then I realized that it's all good fun with friends as a joke, and they make fun of you back, so it's like all love, and I don't want it to change. It's a strange balance just from the start. That had always been my intention. I wanted to be the kind of musician I'd like to listen to. It seemed so simple when I was a kid. It's gotten a lot harder as it's grown bigger, since it's not easy to be accessible to everyone, especially when there are some creeps around." Eilish continues to talk about how she tries to make her fans happy even when she isn't feeling well. "I find myself thinking, oh my god, I don't want to take a picture, but then I think, you know what? You know how minor this is for me to do to make someone really happy," she explained. Is it true that she doesn't care about her fans? It's almost as if you forget that, but you have to keep in mind that that moment means a lot to those folks. Even the tiniest detail can make a major impact. The singer also discussed her second album, noting that if it were not for the epidemic, it might not have been composed now. "I did an album in quarantine. I don't think I would have made the same album, or perhaps the same album at all, if it hadn't been for COVID," she stated. That isn't to say that it has anything to do with COVID, but when things in your life change, you change as well. That's the way things are. When she was questioned if she would ever shout out a song, she previewed some tremendous vocal moments on her album. She said, "On this record, there are a handful of instances while I pull some tricks out. It's all about what I think sounds good," says the narrator. Regardless of how difficult the artist-fan relationship can be, there's always opportunity for human connection. "There's this gang of gals I've met a couple of times who are cool as heck," she explained. "They follow me to my hotel, which I despise. Please don't come to my hotel," says narrator. "But I realized it was them, and we just hung out alone in the parking lot at 3 a.m. We talked and laughed and joked and played a ninja game," Eilish recounted. "But we were only buddies, and we just hung out." Eilish's followers are well aware that the singer is incredibly grateful to her fans and expresses her love to them whenever she can. On November 17th, for example, Eilish stopped to hug a delighted fan while in Mexico City for the Corona Capital event, despite the fact that she was already in her vehicle and about to leave. While Eilish loves and appreciates her fans, she admits that her relationship may be complicated at times. Eilish admitted in a new interview that admirers forget that they don't actually know her. "It's strange, it's probably the biggest scam of it all, that people I've never met think I'm really good friends with them, and then they forget," Eilish explained. She went on to say that these unpleasant encounters are common at meet and greets and on the internet. "Sometimes during meet and greets or on social media, my fans say things that are kidding or snarky about how horrible I look in a given photo, and I'm like, wow, that's so harsh," Eilish confessed. Instead of taking the insults personally, Eilish sees them as a sign that her fandom is really close to her. One of the reasons her fans feel close enough to her to make a joke about her is that she's honest about the pressure of fame, which is admirable. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen now, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.